So we're moving to new software, so this is just a quick film to show you how to do a few bits and bobs. So post thread you can actually do now just from the main page in the top right there, as you can see with the highlighted cursor, and you can just click on that and it gives you the option to where you want to post in it. But I think generally people will just want to stick to the old way, which is click on the section that you want, as I have here, and then there's actually a window at the top as well. There's 3 ways now of starting threads. You can start in this window and just type in your thread, which I'll do now. So, great topic, how many TV sets do you own? And then just click on post thread, or you can just use the old way, which is in the top right there, which is post thread. That's just exactly how it is now. So you can see here you can click on different sections. So we'll click on test forum again. As you can see, it's just the same as before. You've got things in bold and all things in not in bold, depending on whether you've read them or not. You can also notice next to the OP that there's if you've posted in a thread, it puts your avatar in the actual thread, as you can just see there with all the threads that are started. Now a new feature that we've got, so let's just say I quite like to read this thread later, but I haven't got time now. You can click on the top right there, which is watch, and that puts it in the alert section. So it gives you the option here, receive email notifications or not, and I don't want them, so I'll turn that off. And this comes in alerts, which we're going to come to a little bit later on. So that means that you can come back to that thread. So let's get back into test forum. So just going to just show you general posting. It's just the same as now. So what hobbies do you have? Just click on it. In fact, it just doesn't look any different to what it is now. And we've got the multi-quote, as you can see there, I'm highlighting. And reply, it just works the same way. If you click on reply, it brings up the text that the poster had written, and then you can just write under it. Make sure you don't tamper with any of that text there, otherwise the quote doesn't work. There we go, another interesting reply that I wrote. So next we're getting on to alerts. This is probably one of the best features of the forum, I think, now. So if you look up in the top right there, or you will now, there you go, alerts. So if you click on alerts, you can see I've got one there, so it'll highlight what that alert is, and that's saying that Tired Tina had liked a post that I'd written earlier. But what's important here that you want to get right, and I'd probably do this before I did anything else, and that's click on preferences down here in the bottom right. I've cleared them all here, but there'll be a default setting which I'm not sure which it'll be yet. But if we go through the list, there's style. As you can tell, I didn't record the sound at the same time. So style is the colour of the forum, which we've not set up yet. Then email options, receive news and update email, so you can click on whether you want that or not. So I'm going to set it up as I want it. So I want that, but I don't want to receive emails when a new conversation message is. I do want to automatically watch what I create, so that's obviously what I post as a thread. Automatically watch content you interact with, so that's where you've contributed into a thread. Show people signatures, and then a couple of options that will probably be switched off. And then alert preferences, so again here, reply, so if someone replies to something that you've watched, which we showed earlier, or they quote you in a message, or mention you in a message, that's writing at Mayfair in a thread, it'll give me an alert. Likes your message, likes your message in a conversation, and so on. It'll probably worded slightly differently when when the forum's done. This is just a test forum that I'm using at the moment. So as you can see on the left, there's your account, and you can go through all of these things. So here I was just looking at signatures. So private messaging, obviously lots of us use this. A simple way, you can just highlight over the person that you want to message, and it brings up this window, and then you just click on Start Conversation. And it's pretty much the same, and it's fairly self-explanatory. It's just the same as the old software. So sticking a little title there, you do have to put a title in, otherwise it gives you an error message, and then write your message in there. And then this will demonstrate how alerts works. So as you can see, I've written this, and this is a good thing about it, because if you have the alert set to you know, how you like it, you can pretty much instantly see what's going on. So there I've got an alert, and it says someone's responded to one of my messages, and it happens to be that one. So then I can simply reply there. If you get any private messages that you believe are either spam or unwanted or break the rules, then the report option's there. Click on report, and then just type in the reason for the report. It's a bit unfair here that I've reported Tyatina, but unfortunately that's the way it goes. But I remember I added here some pleasantries, and click on report. So general use, so as you can see there, if you look at the top, it looks pretty much the same now. What's new is a good one. If you click on the arrow to the side of it, the drop down menu gives you new posts, your news feed and latest activity. There's no point clicking on them because there isn't any activity at the moment. And members is fairly self-explanatory. Then find threads. So if we drop down there, we've got your threads, that's everything you started. Threads, I can't actually read that because it's out of focus in the film that I'm recording on. Search forums, obviously everyone knows search forums has always been absolutely useless on most software, but it's excellent on here. And as I remember, and I'm going to keep it in, it actually didn't work when I did it first time. So keywords TV, posted by Mayfair, it brings up my name, and there's a few other options there. And search, and I was too short. I should have known that, but I couldn't be bothered editing it out. So TV sets. So I type in TV sets and search, and it brings up, as I remember, yep, there it is, the thread that I started on, how many TV sets do you own earlier in the film. A couple of other things, click on your own name, it gives you lots of options. If you hover over your avatar, it says edit avatar, and you can browse or change or whatever. They're going to be circles though, not squares, as you can see in there. So that's it. Bye.